welcome back to part 4 of the Ooze, and now we come to Power Core.
Look, I get that you want to be Wolverine, but it's not working.
That was Wolverine?
Shut up, rookie. Okay, a little fun fact. When I was recording this, my little recorder was glitching out, so for part 1 of this stage, we are actually beginning in the middle of the stage. There will be a...
There'll be a what?
Yeah. There will be a single, this is the, last half of Power Core Part 1 when it came, my little recorder was messing up, and, so, you know, I just I really hate Power Core Part 1. I really hate it.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Actually, now this level is kind of like a mixture between levels 3 and 1. It's like, it's got the techno vibe, but it's drab.
Actually, little fun fact. If you pay close attention to this and the level of difficulty, this was actually supposed to be the last stage.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Mainly because all the enemies here, if you kill them, you don't gain health at all.
Wow.
Not an inch. All the enemies that give you health, they're extremely scarce.
Alright, so, like, why was there more stages?
I don't know why. I actually downloaded the instruction booklet of the Ooze, and there was actually some tags for some stages, and I forgot the stages tag.
King, speak English.
Meanwhile, King is choking on some Doritos.
And you're dead.
Yeah, I died
You
a lot.
scrub!
I like how you immediately jump cut there, like, that didn't happen. You didn't see that.
Yeah, and as you guys can tell, I am editing. Like I told Sketch and King, this was at last minute.
Thank
Where
God,
was
no
this
Rice
editing
Star.
in the freaking Rice Star playthrough?
In
And Gunstar Hero.
Well, Gunstar Heroes really didn't need jump cuts.
Oh, that
I mean-
ending did.
Well, I mean, we still gave you crap over editing for Jak and Daxter, King.
Hey, at least I did jump cuts. Okay?
Yeah, here and there.
Yeah, you guys can watch me drive around like 30 miles.
You guys don't edit like I do.
You're right, we don't need to. This isn't Splinter Cell.
Need to. You have, well, you've seen a little bit of Splinter Cell. You haven't. Oh, look, another death.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
I forgot. The invisible doors here, they can kill you if they reactivate.
Oh wow. But
Yeah, you know, this is actually the best looking stage of the entire game.
best looking, I guess it's drab.
Yeah, the other reason why that this was supposed to be the last level in the entire game is because of the structures. In the second half of Genetics Lab, when we get there, this part of Genetics Lab is pretty short. Like I said, my recording messed up, so again to the last half of Genetics Lab Part 1. And you actually see some structures from the first stage, the second stage, and the third stage, and the second half of Genetics Lab.
This is further than what I would have gone. I mean, like, I play the first stage, and that's it. I either die because it's hard, or I get bored because it's so boring looking.
Play the first stage, burn it.
Stage 1, I'm done.
I mean, like, I couldn't even play this back when I was a kid and didn't have that much to play. Like, I mean, I'll make it known. I don't like RPGs nowadays. But, you know, when I was a kid and had
those nowadays.
But, like, when I was a kid and didn't have much else to play, I mean, I played and beat Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords.
Because that's important.
Yeah. I that was one of my dumbest decisions as a kid. Because, like, it was either Knights of the Old Republic 1 or Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I think I went with 2, because, like, you know, the Sith Lords, like, intrigued me, you know. So, I played and beat the Sith Lords, and then understood later in life I made a dumb decision. I have Knights of the Old Republic 1 now, but I don't play it because it's an RPG. So.
A Star Wars game, get that out of my Ooze.
Forget you, man, I'll talk about Star Wars.
Oh.
Han Solo's my favorite character, he's amazing.
And he did.
Spoiler alert, jeez.
We both don't hesitate to tell the audience. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, spoiler alert for anybody who hadn't seen it already.
For those who don't know, we at Visionary Voltage like to be dicks.
Listen, you do not represent Visionary Voltage. I do. We at Visionary
I am the channel. I make this work.
We at Visionary Voltage are usually jerks. I mean, try not to be, but we're jerks.
Sketches, but you know, even I don't go to that level.
Like it'll say at the end of this video, well, after the end of this video, those who are not members of Visionary Voltage do not represent Visionary Voltage.
Matt,
So what am I doing here?
You're just guests. I mean, like, you're here with me, but like you don't represent Visionary Voltage. So
I told you it was called Sketching Friends.
Aw, that's
Well,
accurate.
if this channel starts making money, I might make you a member king.
What? What the heck am I even doing here? I get it.
Once these videos start getting monetized, you'll get a share of the profits.
Here, 50 cents.
And say I've earned like 10 cents so far, so like I'd give you like 0.1 cents, but like I don't know how to make that.
Three.
Fine, 0.3 cents.
3 cents, not 0.3 cents.
Look, I determine how much you earn, mate.
Okay. This
Look,
pay is awful.
You're not as edgy as me, therefore you're a scrub. Get out of here.
But
Listen, we at Visionary Voltage treat our employees equally, so everyone gets
okay.
everyone gets 0.01 cents.
How much does Medic get? 0.01?
He's not part of Visionary Voltage. He has his own brand.
I have my own channel.
So if you want to support him, go support his channel. He kind of needs it right now.
Yeah, I really do.
Make sure you watch his Aladdin is a mean mother effer video. That's a great one.
No. How is that video still on YouTube?
Actually, over there, what I just activated is a switch. You wouldn't know that at first sight. And above that blue robot with my jump cut, the movie editing skills, above there, if you head up north, there's a DNA that I did not collect because
That
I
poor
forgot
DNA.
about it.
I mean, it was just wanting to be collected, and you just forgot about it.
I hate those. They take away 90% of my life in one shot.
What, DNAs?
Yeah.
I didn't know DNA took away like 90% of your health in one shot.
No, I meant the robot. Anyway, this was supposed to be the last level of Genetics Lab, but you know, we gotta have like one more world.
Sounds like Metropolis Zone from Sonic 2.
Yeah, but Metropolis Zone looks interesting.
Well, yeah, but like, if I remember correctly, Metropolis Zone Act 3 wasn't Metropolis Zone. I think it was called like Cyber City or something like that.
Genocide City?
No, not Genocide City. That was a different stage. I'm talking, it was like a cyber world. It was like Cyber City.
I guess they thought it looked too similar to Metropolis, so they're like, Act 3.
I don't know. By the way, if I remember correctly, Genocide City actually really wasn't genocide. I think Japan didn't quite know what genocide meant in America.
Yeah, they didn't know what it meant. They just thought it sounded cool. And it does, until you know its meaning.
What does genocide mean? I think it means metallic. Okay, we'll use it.
I mean, I've seen some fan art of the stages where it looks like a cemetery.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that would have been interesting to play through.
Dadgummit, Meta, how are you supposed to get around that friggin' wall?
Well, like I said, this was supposed to be the last
Shark.
stage of the entire game. So, you know, the switches play a huge gimmick in this, and I really hate it.
Jeez.
Yeah, this power core has a really weird gimmick. It's the switches.
Sounds about right.
And the switches can do one to two things. They can either trap you and cause you to kill yourself, or they can activate enemies, which, you know, kill yourself, or they can alter your pathways. This stage likes to kill yourself with it.
Sheesh.
And actually, this power core is the easiest way for you to get DNA splices because they're everywhere. However, unlike Genetics Lab where they're all suicide traps, you can actually get them on your first run.
Man, what is it about STI games like being difficult to get through and they're always out to kill you? It's like there's some kind of infection.
Well, called the STI disease.
Well, we call that disease bad game design.
So
It's
Yeah.
it's unfortunate.
You know, the initials remind me of like there's a school I seen advertisements for in my hometown. It was like, oh man, I'm trying to remember what it was, but like it was something Technical Institute, and whatever it was about, it began with a U, so it was called UTI. And
University Technical Institute.
What?
University?
No, that's redundant. It was, I forget what the U stood for, but like but all I know is that the initials came out to UTI. And what's funny about that is that in medical terms, UTI stands for urinary tract infection. So like, you go to UTI, urinary tract infection. Haha.
Making jokes at names. What we do best.
Well, yeah.
Hey, it's
fun with acronyms.
It's how we play.
You had to run away there. Run away!
No, I hate those things because as soon as you touch them, they zap away like any part of your life that you can. It's like,
So they're like a mall cop.
Yep.
Get too close and they shock you.
Yep. Well, unfortunately, they get killed in one shot.
Didn't everything practically get killed in one shot except for bosses?
Well, we'll find out later.
Jeez.
Tell us
Do those
now. Don't
explosions
keep
hurt?
me into suspense.
Yeah, those explosions hurt. Which is, actually, here's the thing. Every time you kill someone and you turn them into green ooze, you're actually eating them. So, which is why you can't eat any of the robots.
If those
That means
explosions,
that one you're.
if those death explosions hurt, it makes me think of Chaos Gamma from Sonic Battle.
I hate those battles.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Sorry,
Chaos
what?
Gamma, the best part of Chaos Gamma was its death, because it could explode and hurt you.
There goes 70% of my health.
Yeah, no, right? It hurt, too.
Wasn't that an ability he'd be able to activate as well? Not dying?
Emerald could use it if you earn Gamma Stance, because there were stances, and if you use a stance, you technically get their death animation. It didn't really matter for any of them except Gamma's, because for everyone else, you just posed like they did. So for Gamma, though, if you had his, every time you died, as Emerald with Gamma's pose, you'd explode. So
Yeah, it was pretty unfair.
and it was a dumb looking pose for Emerald because of the way he stood, but like the explosion was devastating enough. It was a great last ditch effort move. Or
You guys should watch my gameplay videos of Sonic Battle because when I use Gamma, that's pretty much how I get all my kills.
I should let's play that game. It's just I might have to like I don't have a Game Boy Advance player. I mean, like I have the Game Boy Advance copy, so I'll probably just have to emulate it.
Anyway, silence.
I don't condone emulation unless you have a copy of the game. Because as far as
Don't
I know,
listen to him. If you want to pirates.
Shut up, poop.
well, I can't. I can't control what you do, but as far as I know, as long as you own a copy of the game, you are allowed to emulate it. So I do own a copy of Sonic Battle, and therefore I will probably emulate it on a separate console. So
Speaking of GBA Sonic, who's doing Sonic Advance 2?
How about you?
you can do it, King. You said you liked it.
Oh, what? You guys don't like it?
I'll do Sonic Advance 3 since I'm the main one who likes Sonic Advance 3.
Oh, fine. I guess I get the first one. F you guys.
You get Sonic Advance 1. It's not a bad thing though.
I hate the sprites in that game. Anyway, remember when I told you guys that some of these switches can be suicidal?
Nope.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
Yes. This level has a lot of suicidal switches, and you see a DNA over there. There's actually another one below it with that little invisible fence, but you have to turn on those switches. However, I forgot how I did it, so I jump cut it.
Okay.
And if you go if you go back, you see that there's lasers on the floor, and then I jump cut again.
Yeah.
I don't understand this meta. You skipped so many other DNA samples just lying around, but you feel the need to get certain ones, but you won't get the good ending, or the true ending, or whatever.
Dadgum King, that was so long that, like, you started glitching your Skype call quality.
Well, you see, every time you actually see me jump cut, I die.
Makes sense.
You don't see me dying
that
to
didn't
jump
happen.
cuts.
No, that's because the enemy placement in this level is, if you actually
Terrible.
been paying attention to the game, no, it's not really bad, but if you've been paying close attention to the game, it's actually pure genius. I say this, and then when we see this part right here, you'll see what I mean by genius.
The invincible fences.
Yeah, they can kill you. Not only that, but you see how much little health I have, and guess who's
Yeah.
around this little corner? That little guy.
Jeez.
They're trying to lure you into
You're
getting
dead.
health.
You're
just
dead. You're dead.
He's not dead,
that was-
and you fly.
Not yet. Look
Yeah,
how much little health he has.
Yeah, I was
Do
so
it.
paranoid.
Uh,
You can do it, Sketch.
he saved himself so far.
You
Until we
only
see
3
another
blocks.
jump cut.
Yeah, you do.
Later.
Yeah, I died. I turned on those switches because I forgot that the fence right here, you have to activate it on this side, which has some genius enemy placement again.
Wait, where'd you go? Oh,
Yeah.
you were like, you disappeared. Like, you just warped existence there for a second.
I didn't notice.
Yeah. Eh,
Video compression, I suppose.
possibly.
I don't know.
This game isn't so bad anymore.
Oh, it's dragging.
Yeah, it is. It's not that. As like I said, this was originally supposed to be the last stage of the entire game, so you know.
Oh, now you're
They're
dead.
throwing. Yep, they're throwing everything they can at you now.
Alright. So if we talk about random notes at this point to kill time, I was curious about something you said, Meta. You said you didn't like the sprites of Sonic Advance 1. I'm like, why? They look no different than Sonic Advance 2 and 3's.
It's mostly Sonic's running sprites that bother the hell out of me. They look so, jerky and
What, the spinning
unprofessional.
legs?
Yeah,
I like the
hate
spinning
those.
legs.
I
always
didn't
thought those were
mind them.
cool.
I mean, I preferred the after image of Sonic 2 and 3, but, like, I did like the spinny legs in Advance 1. I thought it was a unique touch.
Always thought it would be cool if they had a mix of the spinning legs, but then also the after image.
I thought they would have done something like that with Sonic Advance 3.
I
like-
didn't really mind the after image because those look pretty cool.
It's
Those
actually
always
the
look
most
cool.
realistic Sonic ever got, speed-wise.
Sonic Generations never happened.
Sonic Generations is trash. What?
Well, okay, I take that back. Technically, I think Sonic Adventure 2 had the most realistic run effect because then you'd have like these little wind
Lines coming
lines.
from behind them.
Yeah, which I always thought was kind of
hey.
cool.
Hey guys, remember those from World 1? Those little orange pipes that, they're supposed to protect you if
those.
there's like a lot of,
Yes,
danger.
we see
Nope.
them.
Yeah, turn off that goddamn switch. There's nothing really much of commentary left on this game.
This level's intriguing with how layered it is. Like,
Yeah.
its layering is kind of reminiscent of Zelda: Link to the Past, which I think is actually pretty cool.
Meta, you're dying. You're dying. Do something.
Yeah.
You're a teeny tiny blob of ooze.
Yeah, here's the actually at this point of the game I was so exhausted I actually began to actually cheat the game completely.
Oh, you
How'd
gotta
you
get
do
it
that?
finally?
How'd you do
No,
that? I saw you
it's-
phase through that. How'd you do that?
Yeah, here's the thing. Like I said, I play this game enough. Who plays this game more than once? This game has some pretty interesting ways to exploit it. You can, if you go back enough, a lot of old games do this. You can restart the enemy locations, which I abuse a lot from this point on, leading into the next level. I abuse the hell out of that. And
Oh,
not
I see.
only-
It's kind of like off-screening in an old NES game.
Yeah, most Genesis games actually didn't do this because they aren't programmed to be off-screening a lot. A lot of later Genesis games don't do this. When we get to Victor Man 2, you'll see. But overall, I was so tired of this game. I love this game, but there were some things about it that just I was like, oh, I hate
Well, at
this
least
stage.
you love it. This is one of those games I want to like, but I really can't.
And I can
I
see
just
why
hate it ever since I saw it.
there's another DNA splice up there, but I don't get it. So I show off
See, what do you show off?
the little
Just
DNA
look at
splice
it.
up there.
Well, see, King, I love Comic Zone, and this game was made by the same people, and you can really tell that by like the music style and the art style. you know, it's very, you know, similar. And I want to like it because it has that edge to it, but like the game is just so drab. It's got a slow pace, the environments are very repetitive, you know. I mean, I give Comic Zone credit because, like, at least the levels had variety. I think the most repetitive level was the first page of the second chapter.
Even then, Comic Zone didn't. We did it in 2 parts.
Yeah, I mean, it was a short game, and it's one of those games. And looking back on the commentary, I hate that. We probably will have to redo it one day because for quality reasons. But like, I like the commentary of it.
We gotta redo it because quality. But I like the commentary.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. I love the commentary of it. Our interactions and the bits are all funny, you know. But like, because the quality of it's a bit bad, like my audio was low because I was using a low quality headset at the time. You know, the audio of the game was too loud. You know, and unfortunately, I kind of lost. I mean, I probably could. I think I could turn the audio of the game down. I probably could re-render the video and then re-upload it. So, but
Wait.
yeah.
Do you still have the original files?
I think I have the commentary file and I think I have the Comic Zone Part 2 raw file. I'm not sure. I might have to see if I still have it or not.
Try and check on, it might still be on our Google Drive.
Yeah, because, like, I don't remember, like, I don't remember if I had recorded our commentary with the video game audio going on at the same time like I do nowadays. Because, like, I had already played the game, so I knew it was going to happen, so I think I tried to keep the audio, like, muted on my end, so that way I could just record our commentary and sync it. But, I don't know. I might have to look and see. But,
so, guys.
Anyway, we're coming up near the end of this stage, and you know. So, as I said, this is Power Core Part 2, which was supposed to be the last stage, and as you guys can tell by all the deaths I had and whatnot, yeah, you can believe this was supposed to be the last stage.
You keep saying supposed to be. How many more stages do we have?
6.
After this is the Plague Factory, which is the last stage. Well, technically, after this is the boss. But when we get to the boss, I'll talk about what was supposed to be going on in there, because I cut out a lot of stuff from the boss.
I was about to say, the boss is part of the stage, you know.
Yeah. And there's the exit, which is into another room. Now we come to Power Core Part 3, which has, in my opinion, the easiest boss, besides the first boss.
Don't you just love that? Like, when later levels in the game have easier bosses.
I hate that.
Oh, okay.
Haha! Oh, snap,
Okay.
Meta, what happened to you?
Okay, let me
Meta.
explain.
You sure
let me
packed
explain
on the
something.
pounders.
Yeah, let me explain something. This room is decked with henchmen, and I mean like a lot of them. This one stage has more henchmen than every single stage combined.
Wait, henchmen?
And yeah, those all dudes in the blue suits, they are everywhere, and I cleaned them out. They were, because the Power Core, this stage, the boss of this stage is the generator for the entire factory. And that's why they're defending it. They know something big is going on.
So you've already killed them all?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish you kind of showed them off.
Yeah, well, it's just me committing mass murder.
Well, that's fine. I just, like, maybe you should have done like a clip show where you show each and every one of their deaths. One,
you know
and then
what?
have like an enemy count, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Make it a montage. Have some catchy music in the background.
Like the kill count, like Krillin's kill. No, not kill. Pwn. Krillin count in TFS abridged.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna reference the Victor Man when I kept dying.
Well, nah. I was thinking like have the count and then have a little ding noise to go with it.
And this is the boss, and you know this boss.
Wait, what's
people
the boss?
say that.
What's the boss? The machine?
No, this is the generator. It's called Power Core for a reason.
Okay. So what are you doing? Like trying to use it up?
No, I have to destroy the generator. What this little thing right here is that it's conducting power, and it could shoot out this little piece of electricity, which is hot enough to melt me completely.
Okay. How do you attack it? Do you just punch it?
Yep. But there's two parts. The blue, well, both parts hurt you, but you need to hit the part that the little conductor. You have to hit the conductor in a certain spot. If you hit the conductor or touch it, you get electrocuted. So you have to hit it from either the left or right or the bottom. Mostly the bottom, because you can give it the most damage that way. But you know, this boss is a hard.
Is there a little electric head up there?
Yep.
What? Why is there an electric head up there?
I don't know. Also, the villain for this game, I make jokes that he's called the Kingpin. His name is called the Director. How do I know? Well, you know, I downloaded the game's manual. His name is the Director. Sorry, guys.
You lied to
AKA
everyone.
The Kingpin. That probably could have been like some American bullcrap.
The Director, gee, I wonder where you got that idea from.
Yeah.
So anyway, this after the part you destroyed for the little generator, he can't hurt you. He can't hurt you unless you're remotely near the conductor. So you know this boss is the easiest because he has a limited attack range.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I guess it's difficult to start with because then there's more conductors, but like, you know, once you start like diminishing them, then he starts kind of running out of.
Bosses get easier.
Well, it's not really that. He's just so goddamn simple. I love the music though. Oh, I died.
How'd you die?
You see, he's spazzing out, and he's gonna spaz out to any location you were at last. So I'm just walking around like, hey, you know, F you. And I just finish him off.
Okay.
Easiest boss in the game besides the first boss.
Sounds about right.
Yep, and that's Power Core, everyone. I destroyed the generator, and you know.
Get your blob out of there.
Yeah, and then we come to the last
all go
stage.
home.
Yeah. After we clear this plague, anyway.
Alrighty. Then.
Yeah, the
Let's
last
move on to
stage, everybody.
Move on to part 5.
Yeah.